Hey, my name is PolishLynx. I'm super sleepy. I would honestly go to sleep with pleasure. But we've got recording to do, so Sakura Gamer 2. No, you know what? I actually feel like recording anyway, so let's do it. Also, I did another 5 kilometers run. And I did one yesterday, and I did one today. Yesterday was fun, today my leg hurt again. That sucks, but whatever. Tomorrow is day off, so maybe it will get better. Anywho, the game. After that incident, you know, from the previous episode, Clover washes her body free of white paint and changes back into her regular clothes. So does Suki. Now everything's back to normal. At least it would be. Suki didn't keep sneaking glances at me from the corners of her eyes and snickering. I get the previous. Okay. As I walk through this abyssal world, indeed. Shut up! I'm sorry, Nekohime, but I never knew you could be so emotional. You always seem so cool and detached. Who would have thought such pain and anguish lurk beneath your frosty exterior? I'm not really that cool and detached. My breakdown earlier today should have been proof enough of that. I try to act like I don't care, but nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, I care about things too much. I wrote all those poems years ago. Anyway, you shouldn't dwell on them too much. But they are so cute. They make you want to pat you on the head, just like a kitty. There. Like, there. That was stupid, I know. Suki ruffles the top of my head, and I stiffen. You don't need to take pity on me, you know? This is already humiliating enough. I glare at Clover. Did you really have to recite my poetry back then? You might as well have cut me with a knife. I'm sorry, Nekohime. I just thought it'd be funny. So playing with my emotions is amusing now. I'm glad to know my feelings are one big joke. Hey, it wasn't like that. I just didn't want to leave Suki out. It didn't seem fair that I knew about those poems and she didn't. Makes sense a little bit. Besides, she's only teasing. She doesn't really mean anything by it. We're all friends here, right? Friends. I guess Clover's right. We are friends. I don't like being made fun of. Does anybody, but... You don't? I mean, I guess it depends on the person. I mean... Yeah, it depends on the person. You know, if my poetry has to be mocked by anyone, I'd rather be Suki and Clover than a girl like Kurumi. At least I can trust them. I know they probably don't want to hurt my feelings. They definitely don't want to do that. It's all in good fun, quite unlike the debacle that occurred earlier. I heave a heavy sigh, and Suki looks at me. Askance? Is that a fucking word? Askance? First time seeing a word like that, to be honest. Like, I mean, I get what it might mean, but... Oh. Wait, seriously? This is a synonym to suspiciously? Like... Maybe. Whatever. First time seeing it in that way, to be honest. Are you alright, Nekohime? I was just thinking about what happened earlier. You mean with Kirby? Yeah. I was trying not to burn her, but that's a tall order, especially after I bumped into her in the park. I don't bring that up to Clover or Suki for. What's the point? It's not like I spoke to her. I don't think she even knew I was there. If I'd been a bit braver, maybe I could have confronted her. I could have told her all the things I want to tell her back in Manga Market that I was too shy and self-conscious to express, and, you know. I had the opportunity to get back to at her, but I did nothing. I'm so useless. There wasn't any choice, right? I guess Kirby's been waving on my mind. Well, don't let her. That's what she wants. She spouted all that garbage earlier so she could upset us, so we can give her the satisfaction. That's right, we all work hard on MikoMaid too. You don't need to feel ashamed. She might say we're talentless, but we should know otherwise. She was just talking about with her ass. I bet she's never completed a project before, commercial or otherwise. How's she supposed to know how much work we put in? You shouldn't worry about her, Nekohime. Let's just focus on making tomorrow a success. That's true, actually, that's true. A lot of people that complain, like sometimes even too much, much too much, have never worked on something like this. So, yeah, you get a different view on things when you actually have an inside view as well, right? Anyway, I know that I shouldn't think about it, but I can't help but wonder if there was a kernel of truth to Kurumi's words. Am I a talentless hack? It's impossible for me to gauge my own skills, or lack of. I have too much invested in my writing, so I can't take an objective stance. Neither can Clover or Suki. Then again, can anybody? It's possible to view art objectively, when people's viewpoints and opinions are shaped by their tastes. Yes, it can? Well, art criticism is personal to a certain degree. What some people say is emotionally evocative, others say is overwrought garbage. And what some people see as cheap, lazy porn games, others see as a brief oasis of peace in their own hating lives. Yes, that's this. It's a brief oasis of peace. That's true. Who's to say what art has meaning and what doesn't? Does it really matter? Maybe if I was a great philosopher like Confucius, I'd have some answers. But I'm not! I'm just an average woman who writes porn, and if Kurumi's words are to be believed, pretty below average porn at that. Yeah, but how many average guys over there said it was really enjoyable? A lot of them. It's not like my opinions matter. Gee, I shake my head. Thinking about all this stuff late at night is a surefire way to get a headache. Which I actually have, but whatever. Well, you're probably right. I need to put it from my mind. Put it away from my mind. I should get some sleep, but before that, I wonder if anybody's been talking about us online. Wow. I fish my phone out of my pocket and open up an internet browser. Sugi and Clover watch on, disapproving. Yeah, just take away that freaking phone from her, seriously. You know, searching yourself is never a good idea, particularly if you have an internet presence like we do. PolishLynx. Boop. Oh, surprisingly, I actually jump out as the first thing on Google. Surprising. And then my Twitter. And then my Pinterest, which I don't even use anymore. Because it's become crap. Like, quite literally. Like, I honestly have... When did I stop? DayZ and Mass Effect Andromeda. They changed it so much, in such a weird way, that I stopped using it, yeah. Anilist, Kitsu, Wikipedia? What? Okay, that's not me. Facebook, what? But I deleted this. Exactly, page not found, good. Player.me, that's right. Some weird Italian stuff. Minimalist. HEO. And that's about it, I guess. Reddit, oh yeah, okay, that's also a thing. Okay, never mind. People say whatever they want on the internet. Internet should be with the capital letter, by the way. It's a total free-for-all with no quality control. Some of my students use social media to bully the unpopular kids in class. They said all sorts of things and they were only 7 years old. Yeah, but you knew about it. Basically, you can bring out the consequences if you know who it is. It's not like they were behind, like, nicknames, I guess, that they wouldn't know, right? Adults can be even crueler. Yeah. I know, but don't worry, I'm not going to look at reviews for MikoMaid, or MikoMaid 2, I guess. Okay, I bet someone already has beaten this game. Okay, I bet. Anyway, since we sold a bunch of copies of MikoMaid 2 today, some people will have started playing it already. I bet you that... Okay, maybe not. Maybe. Maybe yes. I mean, it depends. If someone arrived at the freaking con at the game center just for the sake of MikoMaid 2 from the very morning, yes, they probably have played it, unless they actually stayed for some more stuff to get, then it would be tough. But if they were there just for that, they already have beaten the game. Probably. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, now that's a disturbing thought. What was the thought? Yeah, okay, never mind. I wouldn't be surprised if the internet's already overflowing with hot takes about how shitty MikoMaid 2 is, and it's only been out a few hours. It's probably available on all kinds of pirate and torrent sites too. True. But to be fair, I still feel like adding like more protection to games, software and so on is not really a good thing. Because in the end it messes up people who are actually buying the games in the end. Like with all those protection elements sometimes. Good example, Grand Theft Auto 4. It was a complete mess. And there are games like this still, and so yeah. Plus, well, I do believe, as in my case really, it was like that. When I was younger, I, well, basically didn't have the money to buy games, right? So I did pirate them, but later on I bought them. Now I basically have all of those in that freaking Steam library. So, well, but in the end it was always my goal, to be honest. I might have not have those games before, like, properly, but I will definitely get them in the future. Even if I will not play them, I will get them, you know. And yeah, anyway. Let's continue. I just want to see if anybody's written anything about meeting us in manga market. I won't read anything negative, I swear. How do you know that you won't? I'm not that much of a masochist. You know what? Nekohime, bad news! I have for you very bad news. You actually are. You don't realize that yet. That's what you say now, but it's easy to find cruel comments even without looking. Go, die! And your comedy is trash and you have no talent! Suki shakes her head, disgusted. You'd think people would think of some original comment, but no, it's always the same old tired cliche. My students used to post stuff like that too. It was pretty disheartening when I found out. They all seemed like such good kids, such nice kids. God damn you, Shota! Will she add that line? Good, nice people in real life can do horrible things in the privacy of their own homes. My grandmother was the same. She's acted polite and friendly to strangers. So basically fake face to the strangers. I do that too, but you know, not that much. Like, I just try to be easygoing, I guess. But when she was alone with me, she dropped the facade. She was so strict, she was like a demon, and she said such cruel things. She didn't need to hide behind the safety of the internet to show her true colors.
Okay, that I don't do.
Not that she knows how to use the internet.
Capital letter again, please. Suki runs a hand through her dark hair distractedly.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, everybody has a dark side to them, no matter how pleasant they might appear on a superficial level.
I mean, I guess it's true. Everyone has some dark side, element, dark quirk, a little bit of it. Let's face it, there is no such thing as completely pure person.
It's inevitable. You'll find cruel remarks, Nekohime. You might as well not bother.
That's true. I said this before, don't bother with something that does matter. Bother with actual criticism that makes sense.
I couldn't get away from my grandmother's constant criticism when I lived with her, but you don't need to subject yourself to all this negativity.
Ow. I know that you're right, but I still want to know. I don't think I'll be able to sleep if I don't check. The thought of people writing about me online, and me being none the wiser, is disconcerting. Yeah. Is this how celebrities feel? Do they ever get used to having their lives speculated about online by thousands of strangers? Is it? I don't know. I mean, I feel like some of them can't deal with that, yes. And you can see that in how they change. But there are those who are like, I don't know, learn to deal with it, or just are basically born with being able to deal with it. Anywho, I'm not even that famous, but the photo already unnerves me. I guess I'm too weak. Was going to manga market a mistake? No. Clover and Suki would probably be fine without me? No. But I want to support them. We helped make MikoMaid 2 together after all. It was a joint venture of love. No matter what Kurumi said, and... I stared at the screen of my phone, alarmed. What's there? I've just seen something unexpected. What? I never imagined that would happen. What?
Hey, Nekohime, what is it?
You've gone as white as sheet.
You didn't receive any death threats, did you? No, there's nobody's insulted us, it's just, well, look!
I hold on my phone, Suki takes it from me, and Clover peers at the screen from over her shoulder. Silence descends upon our hotel room, broken by the rumble of traffic outside. The seconds tick by, one after the other, and then...
Hey! This video, that's me, isn't it?
Hey, you're right, and I'm in the background there too. And that girl I'm talking with, that's Kurumi.
A bunch of people had their phones out during our conversation, but I didn't they film it or upload it online.
I mean, they did this for that purpose, really. I actually expected this to be a different video from the event a little earlier that happened. I guess they must have, and that's not really the crazy part. Look at the views on this thing.
No way.
Are these numbers real? Isn't it a glitch? Is it? I mean, it isn't? I don't think so, no. But they're going up every second. This thing has millions of views, and it's only been online for 5 hours. Damn, I wish I had that. It has 4 million views, to be precise. I don't even have that much under all of my videos. But the numbers are climbing higher and higher even as we speak. There are dozens of different versions of this video uploaded and re-uploaded on my tube, but this one's by far the most popular. It looks like a lot of people have shared it. At this point, I would be surprised if half of Tokyo have clapped their eyes on this.
Look at what people are saying too.
Clover glances through the MyTube comment section, her eyes shining. Wow, that girl sure shot her. What an epic catfight. This is the best beatdown ever. I think that's the artist of MikoMaid. It's a pretty good visual novel. You should buy it and support the developers. Clover stared at Suki and I. Her face flashed with happiness. It's so cool. We've become like real celebrities. This video is gonna propel us into superstardom.
If this video keeps circulating, word about MikoMaid should spread even further afield, and then we'll sell more copies than ever before. We'll become unstoppable.
Suki throws herself down to the vast white bed with a dull thump. Her face is flushed with happiness, and she's smiling like I've never seen her before.
Thank you, Kurumi, for picking a fight free. You've given us the biggest boost in our whole career.
Nice.
I bet our table will be swamped with fans tomorrow, and it's all thanks to her. Whoa!
Suki sure sounds happy, huh? Not that I can blame her. Clover hands my phone back to me, grinning. Aren't you happy about this, for you're not smiling? I am.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking.
Suki's words echo in my head over and over again like a mantra. We've become like real celebrities. This is the biggest boost in our whole career. I bet our table will be swamped with fans tomorrow. I'm glad that the video is given. What? Video is given. What? No. Whatever. I'm glad that the video given our circle so much attention, but today was already busy enough. I don't want to deal with even more people, and there is a chance that Kurumi might come back for revenge. And so what? I know I should be pleased, but all of a sudden, my head really hurts. What? Ah, not that old hack again. Meanwhile, in a small shrine in Asakusa.
What's this? It looks like Sakura sent me a message. She says she saw a video on MyTube. I don't know much about MyTube, but she said it was something to do with Tsukiko. Suppose I'll have to watch it then.
A sigh.
Oh, my troublesome granddaughter.
Oh, fuck you, old hack.
It seems I'm not the only one worried about you. You're around these too, and I'm sure your mother would be if she knew had run off. Now, how do I open this video? Do I just click this? Ah, yeah, that seems to have worked. Now what's going on? It's a bit blurry and it's hard for my old eyes to focus, but that girl, that's definitely my Tsukiko. There's no doubt about it, but oh, the clothes she's wearing, how indecent. I would never allow her dress in such a manner. She's showing off so much of her body.
Oh my god, I hate people who try to control others like this.
And she's shouting too. It looks like she's involved in some sort of argument. I'm not sure what she's talking about exactly, but that hardly matters. Women should be so rowdy, particularly not in public.
Right, go away, faker.
Dressing like a harlot and cursing like a sailor.
You do the same thing in your family house, in only your family environment apparently, so shut up, woman!
Oh, what has the world come to? I tried to raise my Tsukiko as best I could, but she defied me. Then she ran away.
And that was the best thing she probably could have done, you know? At least she's not mentally broken.
Well, I don't let her humiliate herself or our family any longer. It's been over here. I must bring her back home at any cost.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to... I never thought I'm going to say that, but we are going probably to have to kick some old hack's ass. I know it sounds bad, but it's inevitable over here.
Now I wonder if Sakura knows where this video is. That must be where Tsukiko is. I'll find her and then I'll drag her back home. I won't listen to any of her excuses. She can cry all she wants, but I won't show any mercy.
Yeah,
right back at ya. She's crossed me for the last time.
The fuck is wrong with you? God damn it.
I hate people like this. Like, I absolutely hate people who try to control the lives of others. I wake the next day with a pounding headache. I'm not sure why, but my brain feels leaden, and each step makes it bash against my skull. The sunlight streaming through the window burns, and I hiss like a vampire. Clover and Suki are already dressed, but I'm having severe difficulties moving my arms and legs through the sleeves of my jacket.
Are you alright, Nekohime? I'm fine.
I try to put on one of my stockings, bouncing precariously on one leg, but I can't keep my balance. Everything feels horribly off, my vision's distorting, and the room's spinning around me. I reach out trying to grab hold of something for support and... Oof! Yes, that's definitely what you are looking for. To support yourself. I end up on the floor, sprawled on top of Clover. My fingers are gripping Clover's breasts. My legs, meanwhile, are looped through Clover's, effectively pinning her to the ground. I was able to put on my vest and my jacket, but I hadn't got around to my skirt yet. My behind sticks up in the air, clad only in a pair of panties. One of my bare legs, actually, one of my legs is bare, while the other has a black stocking half pulled up to the knee, loose and rumpled around the foot. My face is burning, but it's not because I'm embarrassed, at least not entirely. I don't feel very well. Not even the softness of Clover's yielding body can alleviate me of this accursed dizziness. I sure hope I don't throw up. Yeah, I sure hope you don't. I bet Clover also hopes you won't do that. And here I was thinking you were alright. What a bad liar you are. You're burning up, Nekohime. Even hotter than a furnace. I think you might have a fever.
It's alright, fine. I can still go to the convention center.
I stared at my feet, still uneasy, and pulled on my skirt. Then I tried to tuck my stockings. But this fiddly movement proves to be too much for my depreciated hand-eye coordination. Yeah, I probably should stay. Stumbled like a drunkard and fell down for a second time. Yeah, you definitely should stay. I mean... yes. You know... she definitely doesn't have my kind of resistance to sickness, basically. Because even with... I think I had like 38.5 degrees? Something like this. And I was still going to the university. Sure, it was, you know, a bit of a nightmare, but somehow pulled through. Hell, I was recording VNs sometimes even when I more or less lost voice. Good times! I'd probably smack my head against the carpet with an undignified tongue if Clover wasn't there to steady me. Easy now! Clover guides me to the bed and then sits me down. I pout.
You don't need to talk to me like that.
Like what?
Like I'm a little kid, I might be sick, but I'm still a person now.
So, you admit you're sick?
No, I feel a bit lightheaded, but it's fine. I think I just need to eat something sweet.
Maybe that's your problem. You only eat sweets.
God damn it.
I can come to the convention center with you and Suki, no problem.
Like hell you can.
Clover plants her hands on her hips and scolds at me. You need to stay in bed today, Missy. I'm letting you stagger to convention center in this state. You'll hurt yourself. Oh. But you need me. I have to help you sell MikoMaid too. I constantly want to say NikoMaid. That's why I came all the way out here. I don't want to have been for nothing. But you're sick, woman. You might get everything even worse. In that state. You're working hard, so I need to work hard too.
You already worked hard, silly.
I know how anxious you get when you're around large crowds of people. Manning our table at manga market must have been hard for you, but you still give it your best shot. I'm really happy you've been helping, but I don't want you pushing yourself.
Clover's right. You've already done plenty for us this weekend. It's the last day of manga market and we've already
out of 2.
And we've already sold most our stock. We shouldn't need too much extra help, so we can take the day off.
But the video. What about the silly video? The viral video on my YouTube continued to garner views last night, albeit at a slightly slower pace than it did during the day. It was sitting at a comfortable 4.5 million views before I went to bed, but now it's at 6.8 million.
I'm so fucking jealous!
Word about MikoMaid has spread far and wide over the internet. Our table will be swamped. We might not have many copies of MikoMaid 2 left to sell, but thousands of people will flock to our table to see us. It will be a lot for Suki and Clover to deal with on their own, for they try to look brave. I need to be there too. I want to help them. I have to do my best, but... Dead. My legs buckle being away from my body, and I fall to the ground once more. That happened to me once. But I was young. Super young. Like... 10? I think 10. That's my guess, actually. Clover stands over me, sighing and shakes her head. This is no good. Just look at yourself, woman. You're exhausted. Now, get to bed this instant. I won't take no for an answer. Clover hands me the covers and I find I'm powerless to disobey. The sheets feel nice and cool against my flushed skin and I sigh. This mattress is so cozy and the pillows are so soft. Now I'm lying down again. I don't want to get out of bed, but that's no good. I want to help. It would be wrong of me to sit around here like a sack of potatoes, but...
Night night, Nekohime, take care of yourself.
Clover runs her fingers through my messy hair, then presses a gentle kiss against my forehead.
I'll be back soon. If you're hungry, there's food to eat in the fridge.
Please, let it be actual food, not sweets. Call us if anything happens, okay?
And if you feel better, you can come to the convention center, but don't push it, alright? You need to relax, you deserve it.
But... I try to protest feebly, but Clover simply smiles and pats my head.
It will be alright, silly Nekohime, get some sleep.
And so I do. Comforted by Clover's soft touch and her soothing, gentle voice. I close my eyes, lashes matting together as sleep finally consumes me. And that's when we will end the episode! That's a good moment to do that, I think. We'll continue tomorrow. I wonder if we'll have a face-off with the old hag. Hopefully we can destroy her, just as we destroyed Kurumi. So yeah. Also, I will actually continue recording now. I'm sleepy, a bit. I'm not yawning though, so that's a good sign. So I will continue and we'll see where this is going. But, well, you will see it tomorrow, if you will be around. Hopefully you will. So, see ya.